Hi there and welcome. Thank you so much for booking a chakra reading with me. It's a really beautiful and useful and healing experience. And I just wanted to give you this video so that you're prepared and then I don't have to waste our precious hour together explaining to you how the reading is going to work and what's going to happen, etc. So the first part of this little video, I'm going to tell you what happens during the reading. And then at the second half, I will, if you don't know much about the chakras, I'm going to give you a quick overview. So if you have a bit of knowledge about the chakras, then when we get to that bit, you can just stop watching. But if you would like to hear a bit more, then obviously it's here for you. So first of all, what happens when we have the chakra readings? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead you into a very relaxing meditation. So I want you to be in a space where you're comfortable and warm, and you can either sit or lie down. It doesn't make any difference to me. Also, it doesn't make any difference. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be, because bizarre as it sounds, I still am able to connect with your energy because I'm on the call with you, because we've had 5 minutes to connect before, and so that is going to work. So whatever makes you comfortable is the right thing. So you're going to be sitting or lying in a meditation. I'm going to lead you through some breath work, some visualization, and then I'm going to take you into take your attention into each energy center, into each chakra, and I'm going to take a reading. So within each reading, within each chakra, there are loads of different aspects, and we're going to do a little measure of each of the different aspects within the chakra. So instead of just saying your root chakra is out of balance, I'm going to say your root chakra was overall open, for example, but there's an imbalance around, say, for example, your ability to set boundaries, or your relationship with food, or I don't know, whatever it is that's within that energy center. So it's very accurate. And I want to show you how I do it. So I use a pendulum, and this is my pendulum. It is not remotely traditional because it's more like a sort of a necklace, something, but it is the friendliest, most beautiful stone, my chrysocolla. And there are 3 different ways that my stone will give me a reading. So I can ask it now, please, can you show me a fully beautiful and open chakra? And a big, beautiful clockwise circle begins to happen. Now I can take a reading. You see there, it's going beautiful, big, generous, open, and that's really healthy and an open chakra. So thank you. Sometimes it shows just a very partially open. So can you show me a very gently open aspect of a chakra? So can you see it's going clockwise, but it's a smaller. So I can sort of grade the openness or closeness, if you like, of each aspect within each chakra. And I kind of grade it from sort of 0 to 10, I guess. And 8 is where I think it's healthy. If it's any more than that, if it's like a 9 or a 10 and it's knocking my eyes out, then it's likely that that aspect is overactive, because within our energy centers, we can be underactive, we can be overactive, we can be out of balance somewhat, or we can be closed and blocked. So the difference between closed and blocked is a question I get asked a lot. I want you to imagine a door. So if a door was open, but there was a chair in the way, that door is blocked. It's not fully closed, but there's an obstruction. There's something in the way. So that's the definition that I give to blocked. And then closed, obviously that door is fully closed, and we've got some more, bit deeper work to do to get it open in terms of that energy. Okay, so the next so we've got the open and the variations of the open. That's a clockwise. So now show me an imbalance. So an imbalanced aspect, or an imbalanced chakra, will show by the pendulum going backwards and forwards. Thank you. Okay, so now show me a blocked chakra. Show me what a blocked chakra looks like, please. So can you see we're now going in an anti-clockwise direction? And again, the extent to which it's closed will be shown by the extent and the size of the circle that the pendulum swings in. Thank you. Okay, so now show me a closed chakra. So A closed chakra, it goes almost kind of heavy and absolutely still. And it's only moving us a little bit because I've got my elbow in the air, and normally I would have it resting on a table so that it's fully stable. So that is how the chakra reading works. And I hope that clears, helps you understand what the process is going to be. I have a little sheet in which I write everything down. And then afterwards, I will go through the sheet. I will tell you what I found, and you can say what resonates and what doesn't, and we can explore it. Another important thing to understand is that the reading that I take is very much of the moment. It's the moment of that I'm doing the reading. So if, for example, someone made you really angry that morning, or there's a localized recent event that will show up, but I don't know whether that is a recent thing that's just temporary and just in your energy field right now, or if it's something that you've held on to since childhood. So there's a certain amount of corroboration and co-creation, if you like, in terms of working out what the issues actually mean when we come to the analysis at the end. So that's what happens at the end. We go through the reading, I tell you what I found, and we discuss. You can tell me as much or as little as you like. And then once we finish the call, once we've had our hour, I will then go away and I will write up what I found. I usually need to take at least a day or two, sometimes longer, because I always leave it. The day that I've done the reading, I just put the reading away and I walk away from it. And then the next day I come back and I have more insight and I have more ideas, if you like, about what we can do or what you can do in order to start finding more balance within your energetic body. So I will send that to you. Please be patient. Sometimes, life gets in the way, but it usually I will get it to you within the week for sure. And then you will have this big long document, and I will give you lots of ideas, and they can be anything from practical ideas to yoga poses to breath work to anything that I think is going to be relevant to you and your particular situation. Okay, so that is everything I think about the actual reading itself. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about what the chakras are. So if you know all about the chakras, then that's fine. You can leave me now. That's good. But if you want to know a little bit more about the chakras and what they are, then stick around for 5 minutes and I will tell you. So the first thing I want to tell you is that we have these 7 energy centers within the body. I'm going to do a quick screen share and I'm going to show you a picture so it's easiest to describe. So you can see that we have these 7 energy centers. From the bottom, we've got the root, the base, and at the root we hold. So within I can't get my words out, within each of these energy centers, we are relating a body part. And we are relating a part of the endocrine or hormonal system to this energy center. And it also holds relations to a part of our lives. And as I go through, you'll kind of begin to understand. So here at the base, at the root, where it's red, that is our foundation. That is related to our legs and our feet, and is attached to our survival, and so very much to our adrenal system, to our our fight or flight response. It's all about survival, our foundation, our family, all the things we need to do to survive. So food, shelter, money, because we need money for food and shelter, clothes, all of those kind of basic fundamentals. It's to do with your kind of physical body and your physical strength. Then we move up to the orange chakra, the sacral chakra. And here, the hormonal system is obviously about your reproductive organs and your reproductive hormones. And here you hold your creativity. It is the place of ultimate creation, after all. But we also, very importantly, hold our emotions here. There's a lot of stuff that we hold in our sacral chakra. Up to the yellow one, in here, this is our solar plexus chakra. And this holds our energy. It relates to our digestive system, and also to our adrenal system, again, our survival, our fight or flight, and our sort of gut instincts, if you like. But it's also our power, it's our ability to get things done. It's our sense of self, our sense of purpose lives here. Then up to our heart chakra, and here it's the thymus gland within the hormonal, it's the chest and the arms and the shoulders that are related, and obviously the heart and the lungs. And this holds all the beautiful things: love, acceptance, surrender, compassion, gratitude, but also, most importantly, our self-love. Then up to our throat chakra. Now, here in the throat chakra, we have our thyroid gland, really important. It manages our metabolism, but it also relates to our jaw, our ears, our throat, our mouth. So anything to do with this area is going to show up in terms of issues with these organs. And it relates to our communication, our ability to express ourselves. Our voice, super important, very powerful. And then we come up to the third eye, and everybody sort of recognizes the third eye. And this is where we hold our intuition. This relates to our pineal gland, which is also light sensitive. So this is our eyes, our intuition, our self-knowing, our ability to see the big picture, that kind of thing. And then we're up to our crown, which is not sitting on our head, but just a few inches above. And this is our pituitary gland. That's how it relates to sort of our overall hormonal system. And this relates to our ability to connect to the wider world, to connect to our higher selves, our higher power, our broader connection within the world. So I think when you look at it like that, and I often explain it by saying, within our energy centers, everybody holds these energies. So if you look at it like this, everybody has a family. Everybody came from somewhere. That's our root chakra. Everybody is creative, is emotional, has emotions. That is in our sacral. Everybody wants to find their place in the world. Everybody wants to have energy to do stuff. That is our solar plexus. Everybody wants to love and be loved. This is universal. There is not a man, woman, or child in the world who doesn't feel like that. Throat chakra, when we get up to this, it's everybody wants to be able to express themselves, to communicate clearly, to be understood, to be heard. We also want to know ourselves. We want to understand. We want to have our intuition intact. And then we also need and want to be connected. We need that connection with a higher power of some sort, or a connection with a wider community. So I'm hoping that that has given you a little brief summary of the chakras, and B, what to expect during your chakra reading. It is a super powerful thing, and I'm so pleased, so grateful and happy that you have booked in with me. So I look forward to meeting you, and until then, take care and see you soon. Bye now.